Hi, I'm Pete Dobitz. I graduated from DSU in 1994.
And I'm Joyce Dobitz, Pete's wife, and I graduated in 1993.
In 1989, I came back from the military and I came to DSU and I had a speech class with Miss Jean Waldera. And when I walked into the room, I just saw the most beautiful smile and most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my life. And it was my future bride, Joyce. And that is how we met for the first time. The class period that day was to do introductions, and somebody actually had me go first. And as I got done introducing myself, I knew right away who I was gonna ask to introduce herself, and it was Joyce.
I remember that day, and when Pete walked in, I looked at him and I thought to myself, that looks like a Dobitz. And for all of you that know Dobitzes, you just all have that Dobitz look. There too, I knew when Pete got up to introduce himself, I had this feeling like he was going to call me next, and he did.
After a few speech classes, I knew that there was a basketball game in her hometown in Regent, North Dakota. My buddies were still playing down there from baseball during the spring, and I just asked her if she would like to go to her hometown to a basketball game. And I, of course, thought it was going to be a date, and she pretty much just thought we were going to Regent for a basketball game. On the way down to Regent, we picked up my little sister, Gail, and on the way to Regent, Gail actually sat right between the two of us. So then, go ahead.
Okay, so honestly, I thought it was a date. So I ran back to the dorm and I was so excited to get ready. There was even a friend of mine that wanted to go to this game, and I didn't even tell her I was going because I wanted to just go with Pete. So we did. We hopped in his vehicle, your college vehicle.
Yes.
And headed to New England, which was on our way to Regent. And you didn't even tell me you were going to stop in and pick up Gail. And so when he did, I'm like, oh, that's fine. But when she sat in between the two of us, and he put his arm around Gail, I thought, oh, maybe this isn't really a date. So, but that was our first date.
Yes, and then down at the basketball game in Regent, I went with my buddies, and she went with her friends from Regent. So I don't know if you would call it a first date, but that was our first date.
But when we got back, we traveled back to Dickinson, you did take me out for pizza.
Yes, I did.
So
At
it
the
really
Pizza
was
Hut.
our first date.
Yeah.
And we had a really nice talk that night, get to know each other.
Yes.
That was a nice night.
If I remember right, it was like October 11th or something, the 12th or 13th was the date of homecoming coronation, and her birthday is October 17th.
That's right.
So my plan was to propose on her birthday, and I just thought, hey, we may become king and queen here tonight, and if it so happens, I just thought I would propose, I guess.
Yeah, it was my birthday. That's right.
Yeah. And then we had to race to New England and Regent to tell mom and dad before it went out in the press, because it was all over the press.
First of all, what a privilege it was for you and I both to be homecoming court.
Yeah.
To be a part of something very special at DSU. That was a great honor, and we got to share that with so many of our friends.
Yeah, we had so many friends.
Yeah, that was really good. So anyway, going into that evening, it was just exciting just to be there.
Yeah.
But when they called our names, the whole court was called. If I
The whole
remember
court,
right.
yeah.
And then they announced homecoming Lady Hawk and Blue Hawk, which we received, which to me was a beautiful honor, huge honor. And when I turned around and I saw Pete kneeling down on one knee, I could have been nice, but I remember saying to you, "What are you doing?"
She never said yes.
Yeah, I was so nervous, I don't even know if I said yes. So,
And then we were just mobbed by
Yeah.
our friends.
but before we were mobbed, they made the press was there, and they made us kiss in front of everybody, like, That was.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
then it was splashed on the front page of the Dickinson Press.
Yeah.
So that's why we had to get, like, we were excited though. We were at home and made sure our families knew about it.
Yeah.
It was-
Boy.
They're jacked.
Okay,
A nice pumpkin.
let's see what I can screw up here.
Okay, Pete, what is my favorite holiday? This is your first question.
Your favorite holiday is probably Easter. No.
I love it.
How about Christmas? How about
I don't know if I've ever really said
No.
that to you. Pete, I like Easter and Christmas.
Okay.
We'll give you that, okay? I
That
like
one
them
was
both.
bad, Myron. Edit that.
No, I like them both. Okay, Pete, what is my favorite store to shop at?
Target.
Bingo, ding, ding, ding. And I don't like to shop anyway.
I know you don't.
Okay, what is my coffee order?
That would be a medium white chocolate mocha, half sweet.
Boom.
Hot as you can get it. Daily perks.
What kind of milk?
Whatever they give us, right?
They never asked that.
I'm not picky though. Whatever they put in, I
Yeah.
think. Okay, my favorite restaurant on a date night.
On a date night? Applebee's? I don't know.
Boom, what do I like to get at Applebee's? Oh, that's not a question, but what do
Orange bowl, chicken orange bowl.
What
Was it?
about our dessert?
Oh, dripping chocolate, triple
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, describe me in 3 words. Be nice.
Beautiful. You're sweet, and then precious.
What is my favorite snack?
Your favorite snack? Your mixture of nuts that you eat.
Okay, I just eat those for the health of it, really.
So what is your favorite snack?
I don't know, anything chocolate. Okay, do I prefer flowers or chocolate?
Chocolate. Flowers just die.
Okay, what is my favorite DSU memory?
Maybe homecoming when I proposed.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, and how do I like to spend Valentine's Day?
Just at home with family, and I mean, we really don't do a lot of things special, just the two of us. A little love note, even flowers, they die. So, chocolate.
Pete loves to buy me flowers, so he keeps saying they die, but you buy me a lot of flowers.
What I did do when I was in Iraq in 2004, I set it up with the flower company here in town at Gaffney's that once a week, was it month?
Probably every 3 weeks, maybe.
But and it was random. Whenever they felt like they should, they would take a rose to the house for her. So that even though I was in Iraq, they would knock on the door and drop a rose for her. So she never knew it was coming, but she got it. I'm Pete Dobitz,
And I'm Joyce Dobitz.
and this is our Blue Hawk Love Story.